4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, the good that we're doing today. Cody Turner. Does anyone remember the Cody Turner case? It's one that we covered, I feel like it's 4 years ago that we covered it on Searchlight. His mother, Michelle, kind of been in contact over the years here and there. If you don't quite remember, let's just pull up the Charlie Project page and take a look at that real quick, and we'll kind of go over just the basics of this case and why it's important, why maybe Michelle deserves a little support with something she's trying to do around this. Missing since July 26, 2015 from Yakima, Washington. This is Cody Henry Turner. Let's just get to the story. Turner was last seen at his home at 9 p.m. on July 26th. He shared the residence with his father and paternal grandmother. Turner had been out most of the day, but came home in the evening to take a shower, change clothes, and have something to eat. He left the house, saying they'd see him tomorrow, and he's never been heard from again. Since July 28th, 2 days after he went missing, all calls to his cell phone have gone straight to voicemail. Turner left behind a young daughter. He does have a history of methamphetamine use, was probably using drugs, and associating with other users at the time of his disappearance. But it's still uncharacteristic of him to leave without warning. He rarely spent the night away from home. His family believes he met with foul play. I don't recall if they've actually had him legally declared dead, but I can tell you in conversations that I've had with Michelle, it's the assumption. But Michelle kind of went on to try to help some of the shortcomings that she saw in how Cody's case was handled. You might be familiar with a little something called Cody's Law. And effectively, this is a law that mandates that law enforcement will enter records into NamUs. Cody's Law, which moves on to the Senate, would still require that if a body or human remains are still unidentified 30 days after discovery, the investigating county coroner or county medical examiner submit information regarding the body or remains to NamUs. This side is so important because the other side, the missing person side, I mean, we know Todd Matthews has been working on that. That's important too, don't get me wrong. But this side is critically important because for entering unidentified bodies, I can't do that. Even law enforcement can't do that. It has to be the county coroner or a county medical examiner specifically. So there's a very real possibility. I mean, it's more than a possibility that there's a lot of unidentified cases that are not in NamUs. You might have the missing profile sitting there. You might have the DNA for the missing person sitting there, ready to go. But there's nothing to match it to because the coroners, there's nothing mandating that they enter those records in NamUs. So Cody's Law, something that she's been working on over the years. But recently she reached out to me, first of all, on Wednesday. Cody's father passed away this week. Cody's daughter, now 13 years old. And she was already trying to do a fundraiser before that. All that stuff kind of just dropped on her. She sent me this link to Spot Fund, a memorial for Cody Turner. And essentially what she's trying to do here is she wants to plant a memorial tree for Cody. So let's just take a look. I don't think we'll read the whole thing. Without a body, there will not be a traditional funeral. So they're trying to find some kind of memorial to honor Cody's life. I've been in contact with the Yakima Arboretum about planting a tree in Cody's memory. It will be $1,200 to plant a memorial tree. That includes a plaque that will have Cody's name on it. Unfortunately, I don't have the $1,200, which is why I started this fundraiser. I don't know. I mean, she's been pushing so hard in terms of Cody's Law. Like I know where all her money is going. On top of that, we can see the fundraiser is actually for more. I think she's trying to donate $3,000. And she says that's just for continued efforts on Cody's case. But I can also tell you outside of that, thanks, Gen417. I can tell you outside of that, now Cody's father's passed away, and Cody's daughter doesn't live in the same area. So they're having to figure out some way of flying her around back and forth Michelle needs a little help, guys. So donations today, I will tally up, and I'll make up whatever difference, let YouTube take its piece. I will round it up from there so that the total that you're seeing on the live stream and the additional coffee stuff that's coming in, and once again, just a big thank you to everyone that's donating over there, and in particular, Gen 417 just dropped 25 in over there. Thank you guys so much. We're going to total all that up, and I'm going to make a single donation from all of us into this and get it started, because this thing's just getting started. Zero of $3,000. Hey, if we can get a couple $100 in there, pop that in at the end of the day. I mean, that couple $100 might be enough to get a ticket. It might be enough to get Cody's daughter to come out to her grandfather's funeral. I mean, I would be perfectly happy if they did that instead of the memorial tree, or hopefully this thing will go wide enough that, you know, we can get some more attention to it and they can do all of that. But I just know there's a lot of urgent stuff going on here right now. Also, please take a moment. I have this link in the description box down below. If nothing else, just share it. Just do me a favor and share it. We're going to work together here on our donation. But if you could just take a little bit of an extra step, you know, we're trying to help Michelle on this. She's trying to help all kinds of other people. She's been pushing on that for years. We got to have her back a little bit. So that's our mission for today, guys. Mary Wild kicking in $5 and says, God bless them. Thank you so much, Mary. Shauna Blackwood drops in another 15. Thank you so much, Shauna. Rach Crossing drops in 20. Robert Martin, Gen 417, Lane S, Taz M, Fred Crook, Candace Allison, Misty Kate, Space Alien, Family of Guardians, Maggie Animal Advocate, Christine Diane Smith, Paula Cooper, Viv, Deathmatch Icon, John BTK, Mariana Plus 2, Julie Meekum, Crystal Donovan, Miss L, Kathleen Poulter, Mike W, Chance Sky, Jan on the Lamb, Casey Schaefer. You guys are blowing up the donations. Certified Roracle also kicks in 10 for the Turner family. May she make it to the funeral, and thoughts with them. Always glad when you do fundraisers. Thank you so much, Roracle. Autumn Falls says she's donating directly to the memorial. Yes, please. If you guys feel compelled to, go ahead and do that straight there. It's going to be a $300 donation. Amazing. Thank you guys so much. I'll be doing that just in a few minutes here as soon as they tow us out of the water.